Hello, how's everybody doing today? It's Sunday evening for me. I hope you had a great weekend and that you're doing really well and that you were able to enjoy your family or friends, time outside in nature. I wanted to do another video on preparing for the Great Awakening. It's something that we're all going through. Either some of us have started or other people are just starting. And like I've said before, none of us have arrived or know everything. We're all still in the learning process. So like I said, this is a process for all of us, but I'm just wanting to try to help everybody with the process and share some of the things that I've kind of worked through and kind of discovered on this journey so far. So today's we're going to talk about the art of asking questions and how important that is. I think we as people have forgotten how to do that. We make assumptions and believe that we know everything or know a lot about something, and it's good to ask questions. All right, so some reminders for all of us, myself included. When you're asking questions and talking to people, please show honor and respect to the other person that you're asking questions from. Try to treat them as you would like to be treated, with kindness and respect. Also, be courteous by listening and trying to understand others, and not so much so that you're waiting just to respond or react with what you believe. Well, I need to say what I think about this. Really take the time and listen and try to understand what the other person is saying. Also, please take time to pause and think about what has been said by others. I don't think we do that as much either. We tend to just react or get upset about something or think about what we're going to say next. And ask more questions to clarify. Say, I'm not sure I understood what you explained to me. Can you explain it again in a different way? Something like that. Just, being kind and courteous to each other. And then lastly, please learn, or we're probably going to have to relearn this, and practice the art of conversation. And that's another video I would like to just kind of cover that a little bit and maybe remind everybody about what it is to really have a conversation with somebody. All right, so there's 6 main question words that we use. It's who, where, when, what, how, and why. So these are the ones that I have found. I don't know if there's any other ones or if you know of any, but you're more than welcome to share those in the comments below. All right, so when we look at each of these question words, they each kind of have a meaning, like we're looking for something specific. All right, so who, of course, would be, the people involved, whoever is involved in the situation or whatever we're looking at. When, of course, is the time period, the time, the day, the date, could be the season, anything like that. Where, of course, is the location, where did it happen. What could be, the situation, the event, the issue, the theme, subject, or the topic, or anything else. How is pretty much, the details, the parts, the steps, the stages, and the phases could be other things as well. And the why, the reason, what are the reasons? What's the effect or the outcome? All right, so now we're going to look at each one, and I just have a couple questions posed for each one. Now, of course, there are more, so I'm not exhausted the list. So of course we said that who actually asks for, the people. Who is involved? Who is this situation or event about? And then who else is part of it? There, could be other people that come into that situation, event, or whatever it is you're asking about. All right, where, of course, is location. Where did the situation occur? Where else did the event happen? Where did everything start? Where did everything end? Like I said, there could be more of these. These are just a few questions for each one. When? The time period. When did this event happen? When did this situation start? When did the event end? When will we find out about this? That might be a question you have too when you're talking or listening to someone or something. You might be like, well, when can I find out more about this? So there's there's other questions that you can ask for when, of course. Okay, so then we have what, and that is the situation, event, or issue. What happened during this event? What are the details of this situation? What was the outcome? What happened first, middle, and last? And of course, there's more questions than this with using the word what, but like I said, they're just a few. All right, how? The details are the steps, the phases, stages, any of those kind of things. How did the situation event happen? How did this event start and end? How is everyone affected? How did everything work out? And of course, there's more of those that you could add to the list. All right, and then the last one is why. It's like, the reasons or the outcomes. All right, so you might want to ask, why did this event happen? Why did this start? Why did this end? Why did this person choose this path? And why did these people choose to do this? What were their reasons? And like I said, you can add more to this list as well. All right, and I would like to bring everything back to God's Word. It's really important, especially when it comes to asking. I found a couple of verses. I would like to read those. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds. And to him who knocks it will be opened. Matthew 7:7-8. And then another important verse. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him. James 1:5. So as you're looking back over the video and thinking about what I've shown you here and the art of asking questions, of course, you're speaking with other people and you're trying to learn how to ask good questions. Always remember that you can ask God questions. He doesn't mind any of our questions. Talk to him and ask him for wisdom and guidance and discernment, and he'll give that to you. He's very faithful and he's so good. And so anyway, I know you're going to be talking with people and asking them questions, but you can always turn to God and ask as well. So I really appreciate you guys subscribing and sharing this with other people, and your comments. I appreciate those. And I hope you have a really great week. And I have a couple more videos planned I would like to do this week. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch and comment, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye. God bless.